Overland! First game out of everything so far that's over a gig. This is either going to be a big game or really pretty. Take care of a group of travelers on a post-apocalyptic road trip across the United States in this turn-based survival game. Fight scary creatures, rescue stranded survivors, and scavenge for supplies like fuel, first aid kits, and weapons. Decide where to go to next, either upgrading this wrecked car or rescuing that dog. Just remember, there are consequences for every action. Get ready for close calls, dramatic escapes, hard choices, arguing about whether or not that dog gets rescued at the end of the world. Features: always keep fuel in the tank, stay away from the creatures, be careful, be quiet. Loud sounds attract trouble. Grab as much gas as you can, rescue trapped strangers, and get back in the car before it's too late. Travel west, through grasslands, over mountains, across deserts, and even to stranger places. Every level, roadmap, and character is randomly generated, so each trip is new. Equipped dozens of items, including medkits, shields, axes, potted plants, scavenge armor, and luggage racks. Twitch integration lets your viewers join in the journey, allowing for interactive map voting and swapping out in-game random characters for your audience, with their chat being translated into in-game dialogue. A completely new end of the world from Finji, creators of Cannonbolt and Night in the Woods. Wait, Cannonbolt? No, get away. Hold on. Oh, oh man! Oh, dude, Cannonball was so sick. I played this game forever ago. Oh my god, where did I put that? I drew fan art for this fucking game years ago. It's all the way at the bottom of my DeviantArt gallery. Oh, did I delete it? I think I did. Oh man, it was forever ago, and I hated that picture. But hold on. Aha! Oh my god. Ew, this is so gross and disgusting. I hate this. Oh man, I posted fan art of this from this game back in 2009. Ugh, it's so bad. God, I hate it. Ugh, Cannonballs. Jeez Louise. I remember this game. I remember just playing the absolute death out of this game. Oh, that was so good. That was such a good game. Anyway, so that's something completely different. This game though, Overland. Okay, so the plot of this game isn't like super important. It's not like a major story that you need to follow to like understand how to play this game and go throughout it. Or at least in sort of the hour of the game that I played, there's not much plot right now. There's something about like the main character having someone that they left behind, and now they're on the road to the East Coast, or from the East Coast to the West Coast. But other than that, not much can be said about the character's wants or desires other than survive. You pick up someone right at the beginning, and they're there to like lend a hand and be another person who can like run and grab things, but they don't seem to have a goal either. Gameplay is fairly straightforward. You play as survivors in the world that's being invaded, or these things that are mutating and showing up somehow. It's not super obvious yet. Each chapter, you need enough gas to get to like the end of the chapter and then clear a barricade so you can keep driving forward. But the trick up to that point is that there are other stops like campsites and gas stations and other things you can go do, like in order to scrounge up some more supplies or parts or tools and whatnot. All the controls have like a third-person shooter like XCOM or some tactics game. Your character has 2 action points that they can spend each turn. You know, move, inspect, push, pull things, siphon gas from another car. You can obviously run to your full movement distance, but once you get there, you won't have any energy to do anything else when you actually get there. As opposed to most like D&D campaigns or XCOM, where it's you run and then you're able to do something, or you do something and then run kind of thing. Unfortunately, the things you can do are also tied in with your movement, so there's that. Once you're placed in the game, at the start, everything just feels right and everything makes sense. Nothing seems out of place or weird for the controls in the game. They're little things that teach you how to play the game as you play, but it's not in the way or dumb. The main example that I would give for this is when changing between members of your team, you need to right click between them. When you move your mouse over them, they do show a little mouse with like the right key shaded out. And it's not huge, and there's no pop-up window saying like, hey, in order to change characters, you need to right-click on them. It's nothing annoying like that. Instead, it's just flows nicely and it makes the whole thing streamlined. I was playing on medium difficulty, and this game is super rough. It always feels like you're doing something non-optimal and that you're being sloppy. I got halfway into the second chapter and it came to a point where I could not figure out this level. It's like, do I go for the gas? And if I do it then, I feel like I'm missing something else. This is not the best game for people like me who need to do everything right. There were so many times where I was feeling like things were getting dicey and I needed to just bug out. This game is incredibly stressful for me, and the hour I played for just flew by. The art for this game, though, is actually really well done. There are a ton of great things that are just perfectly drawn and consistent across the board. Everything meshes in the game. There are games out there that an item or a tool or a person can exist in, and it doesn't really fit the rest of the style of the game. Everything in this game feels like it belongs. The gas cans look appropriate, the stakes, rocks, even the cars, though kind of are cartoonish, are sort of realistic and they feel like they belong to the story and they're like a natural part of the world. Everything shares the same blocky art style, and it's for some odd reason that it's almost giving off a tabletop game vibe. Like it's supposed to be one of those like Hitman Go kind of games. Something about it just feels right and cohesive, I guess would be the best word. Also, did someone tell Can You Pet the Dog that yes, you can indeed pet the dog in this game? I am notoriously hard-headed when it comes to games where you can make wrong choices. I'm a huge save scum in games like XCOM and Fire Emblem. I need everyone to survive and to get all the items. So games like this trigger some part of my brain that I just absolutely hate losing. But I don't want to stop though. I have a feeling I'm going to be fighting this game for a while, and I'm going to fight all the way to the end. I definitely will not be deleting this game after I get done. In the meantime, if you are super into these games, or if you have no problem letting team members die if it means you beat the level, you heartless monster, let me know where you fall in the comments. If there's another game from the Itch Racial Justice Bundle that you want me to try, let me know. I finally got through the email attaching all the games to my account, so now I have a monstrous library. In the meantime, survivors, do the YouTube dance, sub, bell, comment, keep digging out from under your game pile, and we'll make it out sometime. See you in the next one.